Hi there, and welcome to an installment of PV Apps for Education. Today we're going to take a look at Schoology, specifically the homepage and navigation of Schoology. Let's jump in. When I get myself over to Schoology, the first thing I'll notice is in the middle of the screen I have a recent activities feed that looks very similar to Facebook. This feed can show my updates from courses that I belong to or groups that I belong to. It can show upcoming assignments that are due or past due, and it can also show upcoming events that I have in my Schoology calendar. I can toggle between those simply by clicking any of the icons at the top of this feed. There's also a More feature here where I can go to my personal blog if I use that. On the left-hand side of the Schoology homepage, I'm going to notice there's some navigation buttons there as well. You won't have all the ones that you see on my navigation to the left. However, you will have some very crucial and important navigation features here, such as recent activity, which gets you back to the feed that we're currently on, calendar, which is another way to toggle to the events that you have stored in Schoology and see upcoming due dates, see upcoming assignments, or see things that other teachers have posted to your Schoology calendar that they'd like you to attend. You can also get to the feature they call messages, which is like email without a third-party application. So now I don't have to go to my district email and connect with students that way. I can do it directly in Schoology and send my students a message from messages on the left-hand side. Those are some of the key features that you'll notice on the left-hand pane, and probably the most critical ones for you. At the top of the screen, you'll also notice some navigation. I have a search bar, a home where I can get back to my recent activity. I have my courses where I can join a course that's already existing. I can create another one, or I can get to those that I already belong to. I see the Groups tab here where I can join some public groups. I can be invited into a group by another teacher, or I can create my own group to connect with students. The difference between a course and a group will be talked about in a later video. Resources are where I can store my things on Schoology for use now and use later. So once I've created my course and put all my resources on there for student use or teacher use, I can also copy those over to my resource center for later use in case I make an update or want to reteach that course again the following year. I don't have to go back and find it on my computer. They'll be available there in my resources section. And then on the far right, we'll see an upcoming section and some suggested apps. So I always have a view of the most current and upcoming events on my calendar, as well as some groups that Schoology thinks I might benefit from. So that's the Schoology homepage and how to get to your most important resources on Schoology. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and thank you for watching.